Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich here with your outlook for June 27th, 2016. And for your Monday, we're going to have another warm day ahead of a cold front that's going to be pushing eastward. I think for the most part, mainly just the western sections. And then when I say western sections, I'm talking about just the state of Pennsylvania here will be affected by some showers and thunderstorms later in the afternoon and evening. I don't think this is going to be something that gets too far east into New Jersey. As we go to the next frame, 6 hours later, we see we're pretty much clear across New Jersey and Delaware, and just some very widely scattered showers and thunderstorms across eastern PA. Let's go over to the NAM and take a look at this. And actually, this is looking at the same time frame I started off with initially. It's 2 p.m. on Monday. We're going to move ahead from this point and show you it only gets to about extreme eastern Pennsylvania here, not really into New Jersey and Delaware by the time we get to 5 p.m. And then we get to 8 p.m. There's really nothing much going on at all. It just kind of falls apart once it hits the Delaware River. So not expecting too much to go too farther. Not saying it can't go too far east here, but most of the activity will stay in Pennsylvania. Another little line trying to form right behind it here for the overnight hours, but that's probably just going to be very few and far in between. And then we get into later in the afternoon on Thursday. This front is not going to be moving very fast, and that's because you have high pressure kind of holding up this frontal boundary. So it looks like it is just going to be focused on our eastern sections as we get to Tuesday, but it will start to backbuild, we think, across extreme eastern Pennsylvania, and I'll show you that here in a second as we get to it. And there it is. There's 5 p.m. and there is 8 p.m. and you can see across extreme eastern Pennsylvania we get some more showers and thunderstorms firing. So you see the theme here. The cold front is actually held up a little bit, very slow to advance eastward, and so because that boundary is in the vicinity, the late day heating of the day gets the thunderstorms going along that boundary with the extra lift in place, and then by the time we get to Wednesday, this finally pulls out of here. So we're expecting just the next 2 days to have these thunderstorms around, or at least the threat thereof. And we get into later in the day on Tuesday. Here's the global model showing the same thing with those thunderstorms firing over eastern Pennsylvania. And then we get into Wednesday, and this system is not pulling away. So we're going to have high pressure move in here later on Wednesday, and then again here on Thursday. So we're going to have mostly sunny days, lower humidity again, so that the temperatures are going to go down to about near normal for this time of year. Nothing cold or cool. It is a trough coming in behind this cold front, but it will not be cold by any means. It's going to go back down to near normal for this time of year. Stay there for a couple days, start to moderate as we head into next weekend, but only by a couple degrees. I think as we get into the holiday weekend, everybody wants to know what's going on with the 4th of July weekend. Well, I do think it's going to be slightly above normal. Temperatures are going to be generally call 3-4 degrees, within 3-4 degrees of normal on the positive side. So we will be slightly above normal temperatures through the weekends, but nothing outstanding as far as incredible highs or lows or anything like that. And we're also not looking at much in the way of precipitation. We're going to get to Friday. We got a little weak wave coming through here. Might toss off a shower, very isolated chance for a shower or a thunderstorm later in the day on Friday. Right now, Saturday looks dry. Another system that's going to be passing to our south, and you can see that right here. It doesn't look like there's going to be anything over the weekend because everything is keeping this south, but it's a very close call for our southern areas here as we get into Saturday night and the first part of Sunday. So we will keep an eye on this, but most of this stuff stays to the south, looks like. And then here is the Independence Day forecast, mostly sunny and nothing to worry about as far as the actual holiday. So again, some systems looking like they're lurking nearby, so we're going to have to watch and just keep a close eye on it just in case, because it is the holiday weekend and a lot of people have plans. We don't want to say definitively it's going to be completely dry the whole weekend, even though in most cases and most likelihood it will be for the most part. Just with those systems so close, I don't want to commit to a completely dry weekend and then somebody banking on that, making plans around it, then the system decides to come a little bit too close for comfort like it is right now, Saturday night, Sunday. So we'll have to watch that in that time frame because this system is awfully close here. So I don't want it to ruin the weekend and then everybody's making plans and wanting to kill me for having the wrong forecast here. So we'll see how this pans out over the next couple days. Right now we think it remains south. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and that is your outlook for June 27, 2016. Have a great Monday.